some soon?
Yeah.
Hello everybody, I'm TenaciousViking. While you're getting over the shock, let me explain why I waited to do this. A couple of weeks after I started this YouTube channel, I happened to tune in to a video where a young man had shown his face for the first time. He's a teenager. And one of the comments was, "Oh good, I was afraid it was going to be an old fat guy." Well, I'm an old fat guy. And I decided I didn't want age to be a factor in whether people watch this channel or not. I guess I wanted a fair chance to show my gameplay, my commentary, how I play games, and right or wrong, I was a little afraid that that might hurt the channel growth. So I decided to wait until the channel was established before I revealed my face. One of the most flattering things was that the oldest any of you guessed that I was my late 40s. Well, I'm actually 68 years old. I'm retired, and I started the channel after I retired. I have a Bachelor of Arts degree in speech communications with an emphasis in mass media. I worked in cable television local origination. I worked in a commercial TV station. I worked in a public TV station where I also taught video production. It was affiliated with a school. And for 30 years, I taught and headed a radio and TV broadcasting department in a 2-year college. I think those two realities explain why your guesses were 20 years too young. First of all, as a broadcaster, I'm a trained announcer. That means my voice is trained. I'm trained how to speak clearly and powerfully, if you will. And I also have made no secret of the fact that I sing a lot. The voice is a muscle. And so I appreciate that comment, Chris. And that's true. There isn't. I was just afraid there would be. Anyway, the voice is a muscle, and I sing a lot, so I've exercised it, and that's how you develop a voice. You breathe diaphragmatically, you open your throat, and you speak instead of restricting your throat and talking like Edith Bunker. So I think that had a factor. I think the other factor was working with 18 and 19-year-olds for 33 years changes the way I communicate, changes the way I think, perhaps. Certainly changed some of the language that I use, and I think that might have fooled you as well. In any case, before I'm going to play some Airport Madness 3D. I'm going to go to O'Hare and just play a relaxed traffic rate 2 so I can visit with y'all a little bit. But before I start, I want to thank several people for helping me get to this point. And the first one I want to thank is somebody that, and here's the beauty of YouTube gaming, somebody I met in chat over, I think it was Gun and Gamers playing Farming Simulator. We noticed, I think, at the same time that we were both had kind of the same interest in Farming Simulator and the same view of playing the game like real farming. And so Rick 9G and I started communicating with each other. And before you know it, we were communicating regularly. We made plans and we did collaborate on some Farming Simulator episodes. But I also learned that he'd been YouTubing a lot longer than I had and knew a lot more about it than I did. And so I took advantage of some of the things he knew. I was also very impressed with a tag that he puts on the end of all of his videos. Be hopeful. We've all had our ups and downs. We've had our bad moments. And he said he uses that because he found that hope helps him get through the bad times. And I think that's very wise, especially for one as young as he is. So we've developed a friendship, and don't let anybody tell you that that internet friendships are worthless. They're not. You can communicate with anybody around the world, and you don't have to. We've never met in person, but I still consider him one of my very, very best friends. So thank you, Rick. The next person I want to mention is, well, I'm wearing his shirt and I have his coffee cup over here. Airport Madness, Roger from Big Fat Simulations. I played all the Airport Madness games, starting with number 1, just a flash game, and enjoyed them all. I realized, well, the best advice I got about developing a YouTube channel was don't do what everybody else is doing. Do something unique. And I went, you know what? I like playing Airport Madness. I haven't seen anybody play that. So I played Time Machine and World Edition. Got a lot of views, and I told Roger that. I said, can I get early access to Airport Madness 3D when it comes out? And I'd be happy to make videos and help you promote it. And he was very generous. He said, sure, no problem. I can do that. So he did. And I had exclusive access to it 2 weeks before it came out. And you know what happened to my subscriber count and viewer count? Through the roof. I think probably tripled subscribers, which wasn't hard to do because I didn't have that many. But it really helped establish the channel and get known and get me on YouTube's watch page and all those wonderful things. A lot of people, Caden, found this through Airport Madness. An awful lot of people do. I can tell that from the analytics. So you know, it's been really a great partnership with Roger, and he's been very generous, and I appreciate it very much. Another person I want to mention, I don't see him on yet, but I'm not sure because he keeps changing his name. He has a different gamer tag on every social media outlet he's on. I knew him first as Sci-Fi Geek. That's where he was on YouTube. He's the first one to really chat a lot and to contact me even off videos and so on. He's a real fan. He's been so generous with his praise and with his ratings and so on. Appreciate it a lot. We still visit frequently about things in chat or on Twitter or whatever, and I appreciate him a lot. The next one I want to mention is Mark the Spark. Mark Jonathan Prepena. He's a young man from the Philippines who's been a great fan, but also a great encourager. He got a friend of his to create the animated opening with the flipping TenaciousViking TV thing, and I love that. It's so fun. And one of the great things about YouTube gaming is people send you stuff and they participate in your channel in ways you don't expect. So I appreciate him very much. As a matter of fact, I suspect largely due to Mark's influence, the Philippines is now the fifth largest, the country with the fifth largest viewership at the moment. The last one I'm going to mention will probably be a surprise to him, and it might be to you too. Core, I think it's Core 251 is his YouTube name. He's kind of an ornery curmudgeon, but he's got a great sense of humor, and I appreciate the fact that he's been very honest that he likes my channel. He likes the way I play games. He likes my commentary, and I appreciate that. That gives me some ideas on kind of what to do and how to do things, which is what comments and chat really do help with. So thanks to all of you, but those 5 especially I wanted to mention. Many of you, like Caden, have contributed to the chat in live streams, and when Airport Madness Pro comes out, I will be doing a weekly live stream of that again.